2K26 cover. Yeah. Angel Reece. You know that cost him. People like, hold on. How she get on the cover and not? I'm like, well, damn.
Right.
Why she can't be on the cover?
And back in the game. Oh, what a backdoor pass by Angel Reece. That was nasty.
Oh, what a pass. Angel Reece.
Back, and the length of Elizabeth Williams deflecting that. Reese. Connect.
Angel Reece put the Jets on, got to the rim, tough finish through physicality in the game.
And I think this is where RG3 stepped in and had to say,
yeah.
You got something to say about him, don't you?
I'm not making her the villain. She's making herself the villain.
You can take it back all you want. I know what the you're thinking, my boy. I know exactly what you're thinking. So now that you did it, her bodyguard is stepping up. You keep with them, punching you in the face.
What about your personal experience led to you to want to focus on cyberbullying?
I've experienced it. It was hard for me in the beginning as far as after I won the national championship, my whole life changed.
Oh, nice job by Angel Reece diving in to knock it away.
Defense is all game long.
Oh, Reece able to dip it in beautifully.
And that was the first time I had seen negativity like that on social media.
Hard to say she was an idiot. For you to stoop so low to call a college kid a female because she did a gesture when you didn't say anything when Caitlin Clark did it. It's funny Skip, it's funny how America, society sees black and white. White person does the exact same gesture. One of the greatest talkers in NFL football is who? Phillip Rivers.
90-yard touchdown! 90-yard touchdown! Hey, 90-yard. I should be excited.
Yeah, but don't do that by my ear. Don't do it by my ear.
I will do it by my ear. No.
Hey, once.
He was never criticized. Angel Reece is what we call, she said unapologetically me, she meant unapologetically black.
I've had a huge following before, but it skyrocketed to millions, and it was bigger than basketball.
And why it's important for black people, period, to just not say nothing about Angel Reece.
You're right.
You are right. Because we be thinking we having a basketball conversation.
I'm just thinking
when I come in here on my, listen, Caitlin Clark, CC, I don't even want to hear that, yada, yada. I be thinking that we talking hoops.
Yeah, nope.
We not really talking hoops, and that's the quiet part.
That's what Joy Taylor
That's the
said.
quiet part out loud.
Well, now tuned in to the Dark Times Challenge.
Now, you shot 31% in May.
And Angel Reece gets a three-pointer to go.
46% in June, and right now you're shooting 56%.
Woo! Yeah.
Talk me through what specifically you've been doing that's seen so much growth so quickly.
Yeah, I was figuring it out. Trial and error. Don't feel like I was as focused on my game, specifically trying to figure things out so fast and not giving myself grace, and I feel like I was rushing everything. And I think right now the game is like completely calmed down for me, slowed down for me, and now like it's me. It's like me against anybody else. Like that's just how I feel right now. And I'm just like, I think when your confidence is through the roof, like you feel like your best self, and that's how I feel right now.
The block on the other side from Angel Reece.
Very efficiently, especially in the last two games.
Oh, you mean 51% from the field efficient?
I mean, incredibly efficient.
And one of the things that Angel Reece brought up, and one of the points that she made was in particular about her rise to stardom, and not just her rise to stardom, but Caitlin Clark's rise to stardom as well, and how it's a lot more nuanced than just basketball.
You, of course, took the Me Bound moniker, and you're doing great with it. You trademarked it. But what about your personal experience led to you to want to focus on cyberbullying?
I've experienced it. It was hard for me in the beginning as far as after I won the national championship, my whole life changed. And that was the first time I had seen negativity like that on social media. I've had a huge following before, but it skyrocketed to millions, and it was bigger than basketball. When they were finding my address, my car, and I had to change my whole lifestyle.
And so Angel Reece is right on the money. And I follow basketball. I don't follow it as closely as I used to, but up until that point, up until Angel Reece did the hand wave, did the John Cena "you can't see me" gesture, I had no idea who Caitlin Clark was. As good as she is and as talented as she is, I had no earthly idea who Caitlin Clark was, and I'm pretty sure a lot of other people are in that same boat. Because once Angel Reece did the hand gesture to Caitlin Clark, that was world news. That's all anybody was talking about.
My daughter is possibly may go to LSU. And if that was my daughter, I wouldn't have sent out a tweet. I'm just letting you know right now. I don't usually do that, but when he called that girl a f***ing idiot, I got really upset. So I told him, you know, shut your old ass up.
And from that point on, Angel Reece was the enemy for a lot of people. She was the villain. And Caitlin Clark was the hero, or at least the hero they wanted to root for. And so from that point on, it became something bigger than just basketball.
He posted it. F*** that nigga.
Facts.
Obviously, yeah, but he's already started the apology tour and justifying it.
RG3, you can keep that, my nigga.
Yeah, we good.
Man, I ain't gonna lie, I'm about to stop calling you RG3 too, nigga. You Robert Griffin. The third, bitch ass nigga. Talking about some, you don't get no cool nickname. You was running and sliding on some Lamar Jackson shit for 2 years, nigga.
You Bob Griffin, nigga.
Yeah, Bob. You Bob Griffin third.
That's your name now,
Griffin.
nigga.
Yeah,
Bob
bitch
Griffin.
ass
Bob
nigga.
That is funny, son.
But again, in these black spaces, you got people that just hate being black, anti-black, got every reason to fucking what?
So hold on. So I see. So he used that tweet to complain about the stuff that she did to him, that he thinks that she did to him, while saying that he's standing up for her.
Yeah.
Oh, the old school shit.
Exactly.
Yeah, I see.
That's exactly what it was. But wasn't slick enough to really.
Yeah. Cause I'm reading it.
Cause he ain't learned that move from no black person.
Yeah, that's that old school like Billy Bob.
Yeah, he ain't learned that shit from nobody with no flavor.
Billy Bob. Yeah.
Fucking Bob Griffin.
Hey, Bobby.
Yeah, that's your name now, dog.
I am not for this. You see this guy here? I'm not for this. Even though he came on my lawn and did all this.
But you know what, though?
And so I agree with everything Joe Budden just said. It's a lot bigger than just basketball, and I think people are finally starting to figure that out. There's some people that have already figured that out, like RG3. He knew exactly what he was doing, and he was catering to a certain audience. And like I said before on this channel, there's a lot of people that look like RG3 that are using this whole situation between Caitlin Clark and Angel Reece to their advantage. And so like Joe Budden said, I think a lot of people are waking up to that fact. And it also helps that Angel Reece is having a hell of a year. Because right before the All-Star break, the Chicago Sky played a game in which Angel Reece sat out. She had a leg injury, and they lost by 40 points. That's how valuable she is to her team. And that also is a good indication of what kind of roster that they built around her. It's not very good. Now, I think they got a few nice pieces, but as constructed, I think they got a lot of work to do if they want to compete for a title next year. And I've said before, there's a lady coming out next year, and one of my favorite players, Olivia Miles, probably one of the most exciting players that I've seen in quite some time when it comes to college basketball. Somebody that is going to play both ends of the floor, somebody that can make any pass, somebody that can score with the best of them. She's a complete player, and it's looking like the Chicago Sky are in perfect position to get her because they have the Connecticut Sky's first round pick, and the Connecticut Sky right now is the worst team in the WNBA. And so it's looking like the Chicago Sky are going to have their pick of the litter come next year's draft, because Caitlin Clark has already got her roster. The Indiana Fever make sure they went out and got the best roster money can buy. Right now, Caitlin Clark is playing with 4 of the All-Stars in her starting lineup. And so that's 5 All-Stars, including Caitlin Clark, in the lineup on a nightly basis. That's a tough team. That's a team that's ready to compete right now. And so I think the WNBA, along with the Chicago Sky, need to go ahead and give us that Bird versus Magic rivalry. And the only way to ensure that is to make sure that Angel Reece has the same amount of talent, or at least somewhere close to the same amount of talent that Caitlin Clark has. But we're going to see how the rest of the season plays out. And I think the Chicago Sky, they might be able to make a push. We'll see. Like I said, they're severely undermanned. They lost their starting point guard at the beginning of the season. And so I think it's going to be a tough road for them to try to make the playoffs, but hopefully Angel Reece can continue out the year and finish strong, as I know she will. But go ahead and let me know what y'all think about this video. Go ahead and chime in the comments section as y'all usually do. And as usual, peace and chaos.